Luxurious over-the-ear headphones are plush and comfortable, and they sound great. But for most everyday activities, working out, traveling, and wandering around my house pretending to put things away, I much prefer a pair of convenient, durable, wireless workout buds. Since I started testing them, their sound and comfort have improved dramatically. I trail run, hike, work on my yard, lift weights, and watch mildly embarrassing bar and yoga videos on my laptop, all while testing the best wireless workout headphones around. If you like listening to music while scrambling up stony slopes or mowing your lawn, here are a bunch of Wired's favorite pairs. We've worn and sweated on all of them. Don't see anything you like? Check out our best wire-free earbuds, best cheap headphones, best Bluetooth speakers, or any of our other buying guides for more. Updated March 2023. We added the Jabra Elite 5, the JBL Reflect Aero and Endurance Peak 3, and the JLab Epic Air Sport Ink, and updated links and pricing throughout. Are you looking for the best keyword? In this video, we will look at some of the best keyword on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Jabra Elite 7 Active. One of the best qualities of Jabra is that their earbuds don't change very much from year to year. The Elite 7 Active came out in 2021. But every time I put them on, I still find them to be the buds to beat. They're still the smallest and most comfortable buds I've ever tested, with the tiniest case, and the rubber tip holds the buds securely in my tiny ears. They've stayed in place while running outside and under a beanie. Plus, they're comfortable enough for me to wear while doing chores around the house. The Sound Plus app lets you customize the level of hear-through, meaning you can choose to let in more ambient noise if you're running outside or washing dishes, or less if you're in a gym. You can customize the hearing profile for listening to podcasts versus hip-hop. They're IP57 rated, which means that they're dustproof and can be submerged in water up to 1 meter. They have 8 hours of battery life and up to 30 hours in the case. The mic also works well for calls. Alternatives. The latest Jabra model is 2022's Elite 5, $150, which are meant to be the mid-range model. To that end, they cost a teeny bit less. The buds are just a tiny bit bigger, with a slightly worse waterproofing rating, and they don't have adjustable noise canceling. However, like all Jabras, they're comfortable, tiny, and look and sound great. I do like the matte finish and buttons on these better than the rubbery finish of the Elite 7 Active. The Elite 4 Active, $120, are also cheaper, if a little bigger. Number 2. Beats Fit Pro. Not only are the Beats Fit Pro 9/10 Wired recommends one of the best workout buds for Apple users, they're one of the best everyday buds, period. They have squishy ear tips and elegant fins that may be a little big for smaller ears, unfortunately. They have the Apple H1 chip and pair seamlessly with Apple products, but they also have a great app for Android that includes one-touch pairing, customized controls, and a fit test. The noise canceling works extremely well, and you can click on a physical button on the buds to pause and let ambient noise in. The sound signature is remarkably sculptured, according to Wired Associate Editor Parker Hall, meaning you can enjoy music in all genres, movies mixed in Dolby Atmos, and get great sounding Zoom calls. Most important, unlike many of our other picks, they come in a signature Beats style eye-catching purple. They now also come in coral, pink, and blue. I also wholeheartedly recommend Beats' previous, and now cheaper, Powerbeats workout buds. They work reliably after years of heavy use. Apple alternative. If you must have Apple branded buds, go for the AirPods Pro 9/10 Wired recommends. They are IPX4 rated, so they're sweat resistant, and the sound quality, fit, and battery life have all improved over the years. I especially like that they now have a speaker, so you can ping them when you've lost them at your desk or under the couch. However, I still don't find the fit as secure as any of the Beats headphones. Number 3. AfterShocks OpenRun Pro. I tried to arm wrestle my colleague Eric Ravenscraft for the opportunity to review the Shocks OpenRun Pro 8/10 Wired recommends. I've tried many previous pairs of Shocks, formerly known as AfterShocks, and found their bone conduction technology, in which sound is conducted through the bones of your head, to be wildly unpleasant. But these feel more like placing a set of tiny speakers near your ears. For that reason, these aren't a great pick if you work out in a gym and would bother other people with ambient noise. That said, they're comfortable and fantastic for all outdoor workouts, and have quickly become my favorite headphones. I can wear them running or hiking, or while biking, skateboarding, or roller skating under a helmet, and still hear everything around me. However, They don't have a charging case, and a 10-hour battery life before recharging is significantly shorter than every other bud we've listed here. Alternative: I have extremely tiny ears and was frustrated to find that Sony's Earbuds 8/10 wired recommends did not work for me. But if you have less wonky ears, the Earbuds have an unusual donut design that allows ambient noise to pass directly through the earbud into your ear. They leak a little sound, but they let in enough ambient sound to let wired editor Parker Hall wear them in the grocery store and on ski trips. Number 4. JBL Endurance Peak 3. JBL's latest outdoor workout buds have one of the most important qualities for a pair of buds that will see all sorts of harsh conditions. They're relatively cheap, while they're virtually indistinguishable from their previous iteration, the JBL Endurance Peak 2, $70. They do have improved specs, like an IP68. Compared to an IP67 dust ingress and waterproof rating, it can be submerged deeper and for longer, and startlingly long battery life, 10 hours of playtime in the buds, and an additional 40 more in the case. I wore them for 2 weeks while running and walking the dog, and never once had to recharge. The JBL app is easy to navigate with quite a bit of customization available. I have to admit that these are quite a bit bigger than some of our other picks, and that even the smallest size of ear tip doesn't seal securely inside my ear. That made it a little difficult to evaluate sound quality as objectively, since if you can't seal them securely, you'll find the sound a little tinny. The buttons are a little more sensitive, and I often found myself skipping tracks by adjusting my hair or hat. However, if you want killer battery life and buds that you don't have to worry about even if you step on them, these are a solid pick. Number 5. Sony WF1000XM4. In his write-up, Wired Associate editor Parker Hall says that Sony redesigned these buds to fit roundly in your ear, instead of the mostly in, but with a bit hanging out style of previous iterations. These buds are too big for my ears, but if you have larger ear holes, this is the one pair to rule them all. The sound quality is excellent. The noise cancelling is better, and they pick up your voice more clearly than ever before. They also have wireless charging and an industry-leading 8 hours of battery life. They might be a little bulky to use on runs, but they work just fine for lifting weights at home. Number 6. Bang & Olufsen E8 Sport. Bang & Olufsen make gorgeous headphones, and these, well, they're gorgeous. I especially love their small size and their low profile in the ear. I have extremely small ears, and these stayed put. They sound amazing and are hugely customizable. You can pick different listening profiles and adjust the degree of audio transparency you'd like, so you can hear the outside world better or barely at all. They're water resistant and offer up to 7 hours of battery life outside the case, and 30 with it. If you like world-class sound and aesthetics, and wouldn't throw yourself off a cliff if you lost a $350 earbud, these are great.